Okay, so I should be sleeping, but instead of sleeping, I decided to tire myself out by making this real quick. I want to make a quick tutorial because there's a few people who have asked, how do I make my thumbnails for Mario? And I can quickly show you. Okay, so first things first, for Mario, there are going to be specific things. This is why I made a specific ROM that I just called thumbs for thumbnails. And this ROM has all black backgrounds. So I can take screenshots of stuff and have it on a black background. This is going to be important for later because the background of the thumbnail will be black. As to how I've done this, it was using a program. This is the program. I'll see if I could slide it into the description of this video, but this program allows you to change the palette of Mario ROMs. So for example, let me show you. Let me actually open it up. SMBR? Yeah, okay. So SMBR.exe. It's not a virus, 110% not a virus. It'll look like this. You're gonna open up a file. So let's say I take my thumbs file. You're then gonna go to palette, and it'll all be on ground, and background color, you're just gonna switch to black. Now, if you want to make your own ROM hack with your own colors for practice or whatnot, this is another good thing for it because you can change the color of the characters, color of undergrounds, water, whatever. You can change whatever you want if it fits your thumbnail style, but you're just gonna have the background color black. Okay, I forgot, literally adding this in as I'm editing. I forgot for the SMBR portion of this video. When you get your file and you open it and you want to change the palette, like let's say I want to change the background, let's say I'm changing the background color to be like gray instead. After you're done doing that, you need to go to here and hit save. I forgot to add that in, but I feel like that should have been self-explanatory. Then what you're gonna do is whatever thumbnail you want, you're just gonna take pictures of it. Like if I was recording for my 456 paste to bullet, I wanted 41 FPG in the thumbnail, so I'm gonna record a bit of Nistopia gameplay and get a few FPGs for concept shots. The method I mainly use is I'll go into my videos folder and find the video and take screenshots of stuff I need. You are now going to go on to your web browser after you get all your screenshots and go to pixlr.com. It auto puts in this /x/ for me, and when I notice if I go to just pixlr.com, it sends me to the wrong place. This is the right place. I guess it does like you get there, but still. And you're gonna click create now, social, YouTube thumb, and then create. Now you're gonna get images, and you're gonna find where you have those screenshots. Let's just get BBG. Now what you're gonna do, because obviously you don't want this whole thing, you're gonna click on the image, and on the side you'll get this bar. If you click here, you're gonna get cutout. It'll be automatically on the keep feature, and you're gonna just select everything you want to keep. I want to keep Mario doing the BBG, so there. Now this part might be a little trickier because of stuff, because the cutout feature is weird. Like it doesn't just do a box around here, it keeps the whole thing. So you're gonna, oh yeah, here, this is your example. See how it squishes and stretches? The way you prevent that is by holding shift, and it will stretch normally. Now you're gonna just grow the hell out of this thing depending on what you want. Do a bit of rotation or whatnot. Yeah, let's say like that's good. Let's say that's good. Now, if you have multiple images, you can add more by going to here, click image, and add whatever is next for you. Like let's say you got an FPG in your run as well, so you want to add that to your thumbnail. Depending on layering, you might have to switch it around. Like if I want my FPG to be closer, but it's covering up the bullet bill, you go onto this side and you slide that image under this one. It's all up to preference on what you want your thumbnail to look like, but it doesn't matter. And now you're going to probably realize, hey, there's a lot of open space. I don't want that. Before I answer that one, you can right click on these and click this locked feature. Very helpful if you don't want to move these pictures by accident. So if you got all this empty space and you want to fill it up, what you're going to do is go to add layer and shape and put it on the very bottom layer. Could be here, could be this one. I do this one. And then you're going to just stretch it over the whole thing and make it black. And then now there's no empty space, and you can't tell. Now there is one more thing you're gonna probably have to download if you don't want to just use basic fonts. If you want to do niftski font or whatnot, I'll probably try to put it in the description. But there's a font called 1997. If you just look up 1997 font download, you'll probably find it. Let me actually see here. And as you see, yeah, you look it up and you'll find downloads. And then when you're in Pixlr, you're gonna go add the local font, and then find the file. And I think you have to extract the file first when you download it. I can't remember, but I do remember there being a bug with it when I was trying to add fonts. Now, you get to just add whatever you want here. So let's say this one will be 455.996. That's a joke, yeah. Let's say I got that, and I put this in the thumbnail. You can put it wherever you want, whatever you think is best. It's up to preference. Let's say I want it right here. I prefer to not really have it overlapping with anything, but if you think it looks good, it looks good. And next, you're gonna pick a gradient out. It doesn't really matter what it is. Just try not to pick something that has too many dark tones. Like, I'd never use this red and black one, really. It looks fine, but I typically go for stuff with more of a middle-ish tone. Like, this looks fine, this looks okay, looks nice, looks good. Now, if you don't like just the basic gradient, you can rotate it a bit. Let's use this. If you don't want it to just be a standard gradient, you can go to this direction thing down here and change it based off of your liking. Like, let's say I want the blue and red to be on opposite sides, like that. Great, you're nearly done now. So, the last thing you're gonna do to really make this pop is to add a shape layer and make sure it's on the very top. And you're gonna stretch it over the whole thing, and you're gonna pick out another gradient. It doesn't matter what it is, it can be even a custom gradient, but it just has to be a new gradient. Let's say I want this blue and white one, and you can change the direction again if you feel like it. But what you're gonna do differently this time is you're going to click on these. You're going to click on each one. So I'm going to click on this. In the opacity slider, change it to 20 or 15, whatever you feel like. And go to the other one, or how many there are, and do 20 again. This just makes it so that there's a glow on the thumbnail, and it looks really nice. I hope this is everything that you would need to make thumbnails like niftski, and I hope I'm able to put all the download links in the description. If not, I don't know. The 1997 font download should be fine, but I don't know about the SMB download. Yeah. Of course, last thing you're going to do, just hit save and save as. I'm not going to add this to my damn PC. But that should be all you need to make thumbnails. Like, sub, bye.